So, this is the decision in Group A. We see again Fly100% as he just lost to Ro16, and now we see himself against another Korean. This time it's an undead, and he goes by the name of Lucifer. You should all be very familiar with this guy. China versus South Korea, both the old guard of the current Warcraft scene with over 30 years of age. Both pretty okay in the respective matchups, but Fly, in direct comparison, has clearly the upper hand over Lucifer. Goes into this game as the favorite. But it's a best of 3. Let's see, Lucifer is in good shape. Fly, again, didn't look too good, in my opinion, in the game against Ro16. On Echo Isles, at least. I only saw one game, so maybe I shouldn't comment it in the way I do, but yeah, Lucifer has some cool strategies. Also with Dreadnought 3rd, also with expansions, just like WFZ does. Those are, at the moment, the influencers of the undead race. Lucifer in the upper left, Fly in the bottom right, who decides to go for a Blade Master, of course. At the moment, it seems like he's skipping the shop for a fast attack, while Lucifer is moving out with an Acolyte, with, of course, the Tet build order. Well, not of course. We see quite a few early Fiends recently, but this is kind of the norm. And there's the shop, so he's not skipping that. Normal play by Fly as well. What it's liking up to nowadays, I don't know, man. Is he streaming on YouTube or something? I hope he's doing well. So the Acolyte is harassing a little. DK and Blade Master will pop out in a bit. And then the action can start here on Ancient Isles. Mostly gonna be a very slow match with a lot of creeping, as it oftentimes is in this matchup, but especially on Ancient Isles. We will not see a fight most likely until the very first. Until all of the creep spots are gone. Tauren versus Necros, who will win? Well, obviously, if you cripple the Taurens and then kite, there's no way they can attack you. So Necros would win as long as they have mana. Nice little creep route here with 2 ghouls. Should have started the tech then. Oh no, he has 2 ghouls in the base. So he's delaying the tech a little for this creep spot. Getting level 2 though. The Grunt sees it. Blade Master is quite far away. Kills 1 skeleton. That's additional experience. If he gets the last hit here, there would be so much work going into nothing. But he secures it with a call. Gets level 2. Gets the Wen of Illusion as well. That's quite nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't the game sound too high? You tell me. I can fix everything on the fly, so I reduced it a little, so I hope this is better. I have a little bit of ambient sound. Blade Master steals the permanent item. Okay, I just changed the settings a little, so I hope this is better now. I am not very loud though, right? It's okay. Oh, almost is around here. The grunt doesn't get it. Blade Master heals up. Get a circuit and a gloves of haste, which is nice. Tier 2 tech has started, but Fly should be way ahead. Not too much, like 20% or so. A few hits from the Blade Master, who has to use yet another heal cell. So 100 gold are already gone into items. First Fiends are coming. That's what the undead usually do, like late Fiends, to not give them over to the strong tier 2 orc. He is still scouting, only level 2. He's going for the DK right away, who secures the kill with yet another coil. Guns are coming in, still using the ghouls here for creeping. Against the 2 berserkers, that's very effective. Doesn't cost too much. He has enough lumber, as it seems. And with 4 ghouls, you can always pull 1 or 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is this sound better now, guys? Yeah, this is the WFZ 4 ghoul play. Even has a spare Acolyte for the fast shade, I guess. So far, the Blade Master is doing a great job keeping track of the DK, but now he got faked a little, or yeah. There was an illusion, he ran after that, so Misses a little damage now. Sound is okay? Yes? Nice. Sound is great, thank you!
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Whenever I can do something to improve your quality, or your viewing quality, then I will do that, of course. Tier 3 Tech Beastery SH. No tactical surprise here by Fly, the silver medalist of the last GCS. He prioritizes the tech and the Lich over the slaughterhouse, starts to creep a little more. He did okay, I guess. Fly invested a lot of time. And didn't get too much except this null here. So the Blade Master's progress is not too good. It's like 2 permanent items, a little bit over level 2, which is all okay and decent, but he didn't force the DK back, really. I mean, the Lich is out now as a support for the Frost Armor, so that's fine. He didn't cancel any buildings, he didn't steal any big items. Shadowhunter is creeping now, quite aggressively, moving closer to Lucifer's base, and that will take some time. The creep check would hurt, and the skeleton is coming. He sees this, and the Shadowhunter is not really a damage dealer. It's still 400 HP on that dragon, and Fly. He might be forced to. Oh, there's no TP. This could be game right here. There is no Nova, but there should be quite a bit of right click from the Fiends and the Lich and the Coil if he wants to invest in here. Only going for the Shadowhunter for nothing else. Has to use the Coil and the Fiend if he wants to keep that one alive. Creeps are attacking. Oh! The Death Knight got it, and the Scourge Bone Chimes. That would have been so great for the Orc in general, and now a lot of stuff is slow. Blade Master comes in only now. It's Heal Wave first, so he doesn't have a Hex. Everything is hurt for Lucifer as well. He has to take care of the Fiend. There's 2 more coils. Goes for the Shadowhunter. Next coil here. Can the Lich follow this up? He does have like half a level. The Berserker died. This is not a good engagement for Fly at all. I love how he right-clicks the Shadowhunter as soon as he's in range. Coil is ready. Windwalk. There must be a coil. He's trying to save it. Doesn't know if the Blade Master is around. Looking for a target without Frost Armor. Coil, coil, coil. Oh no! Investing Frost Armor and the coil. 100 mana. And still, the Fiend dies. That was a little sloppy by Lucifer.
A player's forces are under attack.
But still, the fight was great. The Knight level 2, the Knight the Vamp Aura, got the Berserker as anti-air, and his tier 3 is finished. And now, of course, Orb of Corruption. 0 items though that he found. Sold them all or used them all. Lot of attack for the blade. Nice trifecta now. Wommel coming, so there's no danger of Kodo Beast. He's going for a very early Wyvern and the TC, despite his heroes being very low. Lucifer on the other side is prioritizing a level 3 and 2 on his heroes, but the Ankh of Reincarnation for Coil level 2 and Nova both online now. And these are very, very mediocre levels for the Orc army. There's not too much to creep anymore though. The upper right is gone, so Fly certainly has the better shot at creeping. Torrent Chieftain carries the Orb of Lightning. This Wyvern, man, I really, really don't know. Does he want to force an early web? Reinforced defenses are coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
Red Lord third for the sleep. Destroyer upgrade almost done. I see 47 undead supply in again. Or maybe it's for creeping. But still, he could use a... He doesn't have End Snare in this army. Okay, there's one. So one End Snare, that's like nothing. Horn of Stormwind, also not the greatest. Red Spot. Oh no, he cancelled the Dreadlord. Going for the Dark Ranger here for silence. To prevent the storm for a little longer. There's no Dispel. As always for the Orcs. More experience, but the DK is so low. He walks into... What is he doing? He's going for the SH, but he dies. Okay, he has the Ankh. I forgot about that. Sorry. SH remains alive, but not for much longer. DK is back. Half mana. Oh man. Fly getting away with the black eye here. Like 2 HP SH. And that Ankh was worth it to secure the next red spot item. Which is the Health Stone. Kodo is out now. for the damage boost. Gets another Fiend for free. Blade Master comes in. There is a Shade though. We do have Coil Nova, but not enough. With the Invo Potion in the inventory, doesn't want to waste that one. The TC is exposed though. We don't have Heal Wave level 2. We don't have any items on him except the Lion Horn, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
To keep him up. Ring of Protection for the DK. Even more armor in combination with the Frost Armor. Dark Ranger has nothing though. Temple of the Damned for Banshees. And still not a sign of a lot. Fly is... Oh, he's not breaking up. He stays at 50. Going for the improved battle drums. And there's nothing he can do here. Hero focus is becoming hard. With the ring. Health stone, now a parry up.
A player's forces are under
Certainly
attack.
Nice. And now he gets it. A-bombs and Banshees, though. A-bombs against the Raider, just has to keep them safe from the Kodo beasts. Going for the second Invo. Yes, it is. On the TC, certainly nice. And enough energy for the Shadow Hunter as well. But we have Lucifer breaking up. A lot of stuff is still in production. So it's basically a 50-50 fight here. Level up. Oh, we have 3-3-2 already. Shadow Hunter again in Coil Nova range. Silence maybe? Maybe a little bit too early. Very conservative with his mana, but whoa, that was a nice Nova. Freeing the A-bomb. There's no second Kodo beast. Rough start for Fly, who's also losing the Wyvern. Hard losses. And now Coil saves that Fiend that soaked up a lot of damage. He's trying to establish a tower in the back. But I don't think that's the key. Lucifer is wrecking him here in this fight. Not a single unit lost. He's saving that Fiend again. Not stomping the DK, so he could go for a Coil. Another Grunt dead. My god, Fly getting stomped into the ground. And of course, this doesn't work at all. Wouldn't be too surprised to see an expansion attempt right now. DK. And Fly lacks everything.
A player's
range support, raiders and snare, everything. Thank you, Sky! 07 for the sub. That was the perfect timing for Lucifer. He's going for the blade! Look at the damage! Invo potion, but yeah, 7 seconds, man. Silence on the Shadow Hunter. He might be able to get... Oh, nice stomp here. This time he got the DK, so the A-bomb falls, but so does the Blade Master. There was no heal wave on Fly's side. First hero is down. All the damage is gone. He's getting the third hero as well with the next coil. And what's left? A Kodo and 2 Kodos and a Shadow Hunter. The Kodos didn't even eat. Statues are constantly... Statues are constantly healing and regenning. And the shop falls as well. I wouldn't be too surprised to see the altar fall before the Blade Master pops out. Thank you, Tyler's Wrath, for the Prime sub as well. He's going for the barracks over the altar. Blade Master's back from the tavern. TC is getting revived though. But yeah, no headhunters. Next abomination is there. This might be Fly's last shot. A little bit... Oh, there's good curse. Blade Master, SH, Grunts, Kodos. Could use a little more on the headhunts, but they are falling anyway, most likely. Lich is in trouble. Gets the coil. DK in the front line. Blocks the Kodo for more feed damage. Oh, this is so sad. Lucifer is playing this really well. No big mistakes so far. Great focus fire. Like he always knew what to focus on when to get the max value out. And the last fight started with like a 12 supply to 0 losses for Fly. You see us coming back to the battlefield though. He has a disable, or a second disable against the coils. The coils are so on point, by the way. Never too late. I mean, except in the very early game. Should be off cooldown now. No stomp. Long range coil. Silence on the TC to prevent the stomp maybe. Not going for it. And everything is stunned here. So, oh my god. Clutch coil and burrow. Oh, this is so good. This is undead play par excellence. Eating another skeletons to nuke the next hero. And there's again no potion. And the... Oh, invo potion there is. He swapped it from the TC, I guess. Morphines are unburrowing lots of HP regen. And there's the coil, there's the kill. No support anymore. GG! Really impressed by Lucifer here. Top-notch play, my mate! This fight at the right expansion spot was just a nightmare for Fly. That was the wrong timing, that was the wrong position, there was the wrong input, everything went wrong in that game. Of course, we're all hoping for Lucifer to finally make it to an offline tournament again. The chances are as good as they ever were, with so many spots for the NetEase qualifiers. I say this week after week after week, but I'm really impressed with how Lucifer stepped up his game. So many players in his age, they just lay back, become a streamer only, play for fun. Lucifer still has this competitive spirit in him, even though he doesn't win too much, he doesn't come too far, but it's getting better and better and better. It seems like he really enjoys this undead meta with expansions and Dreadlords. It's really just a pleasure to see him play. This guy said, love to support you guys. Thanks for all the cool casts. Keep it up. I will, my mate. I will. Infi is playing versus who, by the way? So Infi defeated Sock. That means Fast is out and Sock is out. And we search for two more. I guess the Infi versus Who game is on Chaco's stream. This might be our last game for today already. Before we go back, before we come back tomorrow for Group D. With 1-2-0, Focus, Foggy, and Ro16. Hopefully with a working computer right from the start. My day today, I woke up and I didn't even open my eyes. And I knew this day is gonna be bad. You know those days? Those stay in bad days. So I went to the office, worked for 2 hours. Everything there was slow as fuck, and like one simple task took like 10 minutes, and I was super annoyed and got some headache. And then I rushed back home, went to the bakery because I needed some food before the cast, and there was like a couple in front of me. You know those guys who stay in a line for like 10 minutes. And then it's their time to order, and they still don't know what to order, and they have to think, and I'm like, I know exactly what I want. I want one piece of bread, and that's it. And these fuckers... So, I calmed down afterwards. I got home. And then I wanted to start my computer, and it just doesn't work. Then the hard drives disappeared, then nothing worked, then Windows didn't load. Then some hard drives were there, and some not. And then finally, with the help of Scud and Mikey and Niels and Herr Wusel, everything was fine again, and then I started the stream. Smiley face all over. So yeah, that was my day so far. Tonight, I'm going to watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in a theater. In a movie theater. Looking forward to that. Okay, match points for Lucifer. He could make it to the top 8 alongside Colorful and Lawlion. 2 Night Elves so far. This, of course, will certainly not be a Night Elf. In the upper left in grey here on Terranas stand LV, it's Lucifer who has the match points, and Fly on Terranas. He really likes this map, I feel. He picks it a lot. Good movie, smoke some weed before? Oh, hell yeah, I will. I mean... whatever, you know it. My on-stream persona says he will. So DK first, Blade Master first. Once again, no skipped shop or anything. I wonder what his creep route is. Like the normal creep route is to go for the middle. Maybe for this one here, for the little permanent item, and then for the bigger permanent items. And then harass. Plenty of options for orcs to do here on Terranas. It looks like Fly is rushing the middle a little. Skipping the green one. Mental of intelligence for the DK is nice. Alright. Will he be slowed or not? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh. Nice. Yeah, Fly really knows the rhythm of the Frost Armor cast. Isn't really rewarded for that with a Ring of Protection +2 only. Lucifer a little evasion creeping here, not looking for the confrontation in the middle. But yeah, those are so many easy items here, especially in the upper right and bottom left. With tier 3 consumable. Attack of course has started. 1/3 done. Lucifer slightly behind, so fast attack than he did on AI. Oh, Claws was nice. Sweet! But, oh, does he have a dust? No, he doesn't! And no access to a Merc Camp. Oh, this Windwalk. 75 gold would have gotten you a cliche Fly Blade Master death. We don't get that. He has to step out of the shadows to heal though. And the field production shot. This time, only 3 ghoul. Ah, yes, 1 here. So it's again the 4 ghoul build. And he gets the remainder of the middle camps for the level 2, for the Unholy Aura. Finally, the Blade Master can catch the 2nd spot for the tier 2 permanent. And yeah, Gloves of Haste. Always nice with the claw together. And it's really impressive how he dances around the Frost Armor, how he constantly knows when it's casted and when not. Ring of Regen, a very nice early game item for the DK, I feel. See his HP. Very, very good regen now. It looks like he can prevent the kill of the ghoul that way. Oh, block coming out. We've seen great blocks against Fly, but not from Fly. He has 1 more coil. Would love to not be forced into it, but this grunt is doing a good job so far. And now he's tanking a little bit too much damage. The Fiend comes in for support. And that is the save of the ghoul. Again, Lucifer, no losses. Lich is coming, tier 3 over Slaughterhouse, and tier 3 for Fly as well, with the Shadowhunter 2nd, and prioritizes that one over the Bestiary. Does the armor reduce magic damage? If you talk about the magic damage from, let's say, worms, destroyers, then yes, it does. If you talk about spells, then no. But Rune Braces would. That's some magic resistance. Or hero armor or something. Oh, surround! Oh, no mana! Godlike surround here. Is he able to fight out? He's trying with the speed scroll, but no. Again, he is losing his Blade Master. We've seen... This is the 3rd game we've seen of Fly today. And I think his Blade Master died now for the 5th time. Oh man. It is so mind-boggling that even after, I don't know, 13 years of Warcraft, he still does these mistakes. It's do or die, man. always. Well, at least it's solo experience again for the Shadow Hunter, but okay, it would have been anyway.
Forces are under attack.
Doesn't deny. Oh, I think he denied 1, so he's not level 2. Yeah, he kind of ran into that surround as well, but Lucifer, realizing quickly that there's no mana, and closed the surround again. Did he lose the BM? It's Fly, man. Of course he did. Too much experience for the Lich. Everything. Oh my god, look at this inventory. +9.
A player's forces
and
are
it
under
increased
attack.
attack speed, which is amazing for the orc that's to come. Tier 3 is almost done. And then this Lich is just... Look at it. 480 mana. Nightmaster is back. Warmill is already up, but where's the TC? Where's the Kodos? Not there yet. I mean, Tier 3 is relatively fresh, so he had to prioritize the Blade Master over it. Gets the Book of the Dead, and there's no Dispel. Secures the kills with a Nova. Lucifer is doing everything right. Okay, that one went to the Blade Master, but he's still level 2. He out-levels him so hard. It's crazy. And have fun with this Book of the Dead in your base. What are you supposed to do? This is an invitation for a Book of the Dead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lucifer knows exactly where Fly is the entire time. Cures this kill again, gets the item. Blade Master's too late. Fly is just not on point today. This is not GCS offline Fly. And of course, if you have a Book of the Dead, this is what happens.
The town is under siege.
4 melee, 4 range.
A player's forces are
He's trying to force something on the Lich, but there's Frost Armor, there's Coils, there's an Invo Potion even. Second burrow dead. There's no counterattack by Fly at all. He's trying to run back, but Lucifer sees it. He can evacuate in no time if he feels that it's necessary. Gets 1 Fiend at least for his efforts, and the second one has been eaten. So Lucifer is losing quite a bit. More repair. Town Portal out, now stun. And he keeps this one alive. That was a strong play by Fly. So he loses 6 supply. Lucifer does. But he throws him back 20 supply. That was also last second before Reinforced Defenses was finished. Great timing for this book. So he has to rebuild 2 burrows. That's 320 gold. And he's not at 50. So Lucifer can comfortably stay below 50 without being forced to get into upper Lucifer. This is a nice inventory for the TC. Of course, he needs even 3 burrows if he wants to go into upkeep, which would then be 180. He's also level 3 now. Very impressive. I mean, of course, Tome of Experience helped. Blade Master is still level 2. 2-3-1 against the 3-3-2. Ah, 3-3-1. But close to 2. And close to 4. Fly's taking some risks here. The Dark Wizard is always polymorph. Invo Potion though, what can he do with that? Fly's expansion is up! Didn't really mention that. Must have been a tiny Great Hall. So, when can he cancel it? He doesn't have to. He's expanding himself. That of course reduces the quantity of his army. And therefore the quality as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can't invest too much. Blade Master's going for the arrest. Nice timing. The Shade lost him. Number 1. Sobi Mask for the SH. Is this time for the revenge? For the 2 kills? Oh, certainly looks like it. Going for Grunt. Level 4 on the DK. A lot of stuff in the backline is stunned. The Kodo Beast has not eaten, but he takes it out immediately. Nice sleep to prevent the heal wave. The Blade Master's not in this fight, only now arriving, but with Curse on him. And another Raider kill over there. Gets a Banshee, but I think he was empty as well. And oh, heal wave a little too late. Was already there. Super duper nice stun. This time he has the mana for the Windwalk, but the Shade is there as well. Sleep! Oh no! It's a disaster for Fly once more. Has to pull the invul. Oh man. Both expos up. One is running for quite some time, but he's 10 supply down. Even though he's investing now.
A player's forces are under attack.
No Boneyard or anything, just more Acolytes at this point. He's breaking Upkeep as well, so Fly, what do you do now? There's a big healing on him, there's a Health Stone on him, there's an Invul on him. So consumables are nice, gotta admit that. But I feel Lucifer is just too good today. He can get the Shredder, he's completely out of lumber, interestingly. Well, with the expansion. And he did some upgrades, so that's fine too.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 on the Dreadnought after this. Yes. Oh, perfect. Creeping again. Level 2 sleep. That's gonna be annoying. It's a lot cheaper. At least he shuts this expo down. He will be punished a little, but there's Windwalk. Shade is not enraged. He can't sleep him. So he's slowly getting back into this game. Did he steal the invul? Oh, stab to get back. Because Lucifer is attacking.
A player's forces
There's
are
no
under attack.
Headhunter upgrade yet. TC is not level 3. This is a good timing, I feel, to push. With the Blade Master still shutting this down. 1,600 gold on him. Holy cow. But on the other side, Lucifer has quite some ghouls. And that hurts the expo. He still has to fight though. Buying some time for the Headhunter upgrade. If he's researching it, he should. Otherwise they all die in like no time. Gets this around. Oh, so nice. He has a big... He's a super tanky. And has a big potion. I don't know if that doesn't take too long. Invo potion as well. Being swapped. So he stays up for 7 more seconds. And I think this round is over. Yeah, switching the target now on the Raider to get rid of the control of Fly's army. Blade Master has no mana. We've seen this before. Going for the TC. He's dead. Level 4 on the Lich. And that is again. Oh, no, he messes up this round. Is there another Nova? He has to go for another Nova if he wants to kill. Goes for the Coda, which is the secure kill. Doesn't get a unit back, but the damage aura is gone. And that's Fly. 1,600 gold, 48 supply, expo dead. Lucifer didn't focus too much on his expansion. By building them, he forced the Blade Master there, and then he caught 2 fights with the Blade Master arrived late. Fly is supply stuck now as well. He has 1.3k gold and he can't produce anything anymore. That's just hard to watch. Oh, Wyvern for some damage against Banshees. I feel that won't have an impact. Lucifer is spamming spells. Whether it be Sleep, or Coil, or Nova, it doesn't matter. It's everywhere. Can the Blade Master turn this around with a few purges maybe? TC is back as well. Still close to 3. This Blade still has a... Doesn't he have an invul? I think he does. Going for the Dreadlord, who has a big invul. And mostly coils. This draws so much attention from those heroes. Ooh, the heal wave right on time. There must be a coil on the Dreadlord. He has so many consumables himself. Just has to eat a skeleton or something. And then the next coil Nova is a kill. Doesn't even need the Nova. TC is dead. Blade Master follows after the sleep. No heal wave. Blocks him. Kills him. GG. That looked like child's play for Lucifer. Either a super strong Lucifer or a weak Fly. I said it in the after the game against Lawlight already. This is not the overwhelming Fly that we've seen before. And he got annihilated, man. No chance for Fly here, who is out and will not be part of the top 8 of the group stage. Congrats Lucifer, who qualifies alongside Lawlight. So 2 Koreans making it from Group A. Will it be 2 Chinese from Group B? And we will get one more game, because I do have some time. I mean, Chaco is casting it as well, but this could be the decider here as well. Of Infi versus Who. Pretty cool to see him. So that's gonna be our next game without any breaks.